In Hollywood, fame is everything. But behind the red carpets and interviews lies a world far less glamorous. Some of the biggest celebrities on the planet have built careers millions admire. But inside the industry, they're quietly avoided, criticized, or flat out disliked. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the controversies, conflicts, and decisions that turned A-list stars into some of Hollywood's most polarizing figures. This is the side of fame most people never see. 10. James Corden, the nice guy. Reputation that cracked. James Corden spent years building a friendly, harmless TV persona, the charming comedian who sang in cars and interviewed stars with a smile. But behind the scenes, numerous reports began painting a very different picture. Restaurant staff in Los Angeles allegedly described him as rude and dismissive, with several incidents going viral when managers publicly called him out for his behavior. In the entertainment industry, former employees and writers reportedly criticized his attitude, calling him difficult to work with and overly demanding. What hurt Corden's image the most wasn't a single controversy, it was the pattern. Every news story, every leaked clip, every insider comment added to the feeling that his friendly persona may have been more performance than reality. In Hollywood, where reputations are currency, word travels fast. And over time, James Corden found himself becoming known less for comedy and more for controversy. He remained successful, but the whispers behind the scenes show why some in Hollywood quietly distance themselves. 9. Anne Hathaway. The dislike she never saw coming. Anne Hathaway is undeniably talented, Oscar-winning, versatile, and respected for her work ethic. But early in the 2010s, she faced an unexpected wave of public and industry backlash, often referred to as Hathahati. The criticism didn't revolve around scandal or wrongdoing. Instead, many viewers claimed she seemed too polished, too perfect, or overly rehearsed. This perception reportedly bled into Hollywood circles, where some insiders felt her image was overly controlled. Her Oscar campaign for Les Miserables amplified the issue, especially her emotional acceptance speeches, which some critics labeled as insincere, despite no evidence supporting that claim. The backlash was so intense that Hathaway herself later admitted she had to step away from Hollywood for a while because the negativity was overwhelming. The irony? She never did anything wrong, but Hollywood can be harsh, and sometimes unfair perception becomes stronger than truth. Today, her career is thriving again, but the period of Hathahate remains one of the strangest reputation drops in recent Hollywood memory. 8. Gwyneth Paltrow. The Goop controversies. Gwyneth Paltrow's shift from actress to wellness mogul brought her huge success and huge criticism. Her company, Goop, became known for selling luxury wellness products with claims many experts called questionable or scientifically unsupported. Over the years, medical professionals, journalists, and even fellow celebrities criticized her brand for promoting extraordinary remedies that lacked verified evidence. In Hollywood, insiders reportedly see her as polarizing, admired by some for her entrepreneurship, but viewed skeptically by others who feel her brand leans too far into pseudoscience. The controversies surrounding Goop documentaries, experimental treatments, and bizarre high-priced products made her an easy target for backlash. 7. Jared Leto. Method acting gone too far? Jared Leto is known for his intense method acting, but some co-stars and crew members allegedly found his methods extreme, disruptive, or uncomfortable. During Suicide Squad, reports surfaced claiming he sent bizarre gifts to cast members as part of staying in character as the Joker. Some insiders reportedly felt the behavior was unprofessional rather than artistic. On other sets, crew members have allegedly complained about his prolonged character immersions, slowing production, or making scenes difficult to manage. In addition, Leto faced criticism over allegations regarding his interactions with fans. Though many claims remain unverified, the volume of rumors created a cloud of controversy around his public image. 6. Katherine Heigl. From rising star to industry risk. Katherine Heigl went from starring in massive hits like Grey's Anatomy and Knocked Up to becoming one of Hollywood's most controversial actresses. Her reputation shift started when she publicly criticized Knocked Up, calling it sexist. which reportedly upset director Judd Apatow and co-stars. Shortly after, she withdrew her Emmy nomination for Grey's Anatomy, stating the writing did not deserve recognition, a move that allegedly offended writers and producers. Behind the scenes, industry insiders claimed she was difficult to work with, citing on-set delays and clashes with producers. Whether exaggerated or not, these stories spread quickly, and soon Heigl went from A-list status to being labeled hard to hire. 5. Johnny Depp, a career overshadowed by courtrooms. Johnny Depp was once one of Hollywood's most beloved and bankable actors, a cinematic chameleon who transformed every role he touched. But starting in the mid-2000s, his reputation became engulfed in one of the most public and polarizing legal battles in entertainment history. The defamation lawsuits involving Amber Heard dominated headlines for years, creating a divide so intense that studios reportedly began distancing themselves from both stars just to avoid controversy. Disney allegedly removed him from Pirates of the Caribbean after the accusations surfaced, despite Depp insisting he was innocent. Even though he later won his defamation case in the US and regained public support, the damage to his Hollywood standing was already done. Insiders claimed studios were hesitant to hire someone with such a polarizing public image, fearing backlash, protests, or political fallout. 4. Will Smith. One moment that shook Hollywood. For decades, Will Smith was one of Hollywood's safest, most universally loved stars. Charismatic, family-friendly, and reliable. But the 2022 Oscars changed everything. When he walked on stage and slapped comedian Chris Rock, the moment became one of the most shocking live television incidents in modern entertainment. The fallout was immediate and intense. The Academy banned him for 10 years. Several studios reportedly paused or canceled ongoing projects. Industry insiders claimed producers were suddenly hesitant to greenlight films with his name attached, worried about public perception and press backlash. While some argued he simply had a human moment under emotional stress, others felt the act damaged Hollywood's image and broke unspoken industry rules about professionalism and public decorum. 3. Ellen DeGeneres, the collapse of a nice persona. Ellen DeGeneres built a brand around kindness. "Be kind," she said, ending every show with a message of compassion and positivity. That image shattered when multiple former staff members came forward, alleging a toxic workplace culture behind the scenes of her daytime show. Reports included claims of intimidation, discrimination, and unprofessional behavior by senior producers. Although Ellen denied fostering a negative environment, widespread media coverage ignited a massive public backlash. Hollywood insiders claimed the allegations conflicted with her carefully curated identity, creating a sense of hypocrisy that audiences struggled to overlook. Social media amplified every story, and the narrative spread far beyond the original accusations. Advertisers reportedly grew nervous, the show's ratings dropped, and the Ellen brand, once considered untouchable, suddenly seemed fragile. 2. Gwyneth Paltrow, again, the wellness mogul critics love to hate. While Paltrow already appeared earlier in the list, she deserves this higher placement because no other A-list Hollywood figure creates such intense polarization. Her wellness empire, Goop, has been involved in repeated controversies involving unverified health claims, expensive miracle products, and treatments widely criticized by scientists and medical experts. Critics labeled some products as misleading, pseudoscientific, or potentially unsafe. Hollywood insiders reportedly roll their eyes at many of the claims associated with Goop. Some view her as visionary, others see her as disconnected from reality. Every time a strange Goop product goes viral, from energy stickers to unconventional treatments, the backlash flares up again. Documentaries about the brand also sparked debates over the ethics of wellness marketing. 1. Tom Cruise, talent, power, and controversial associations. Tom Cruise is undeniably one of the biggest stars in movie history, a box office machine, a stunt legend, and a dedicated actor who gives everything to his craft. But behind the scenes, Cruise is also one of the most controversial figures in Hollywood due to his long-standing involvement with the Church of Scientology. Critics and former members have spoken out for years, claiming the organization engages in harmful or manipulative practices. Although Cruise has never been found guilty of wrongdoing himself, his deep association reportedly makes some studios, actors, and industry professionals hesitant or uncomfortable. Additionally, stories about his intense on-set presence have circulated for decades. Some co-stars praise his work ethic. Others allegedly describe him as overly demanding or aggressive, including the viral moment during Mission Impossible 7, where he was recorded yelling at crew members for breaking COVID protocols. While many defended him, saying he was protecting the production, the clip intensified debates about his leadership style. If you want more deep-dive Hollywood stories, click the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us which celebrity on this list surprised you the most. Until next time, stay curious about the world behind the fame.